Hello, welcome back to my bathroom. Now, so many of you have asked if I would share my evening skincare routine, having posted my morning one not that long ago. So here we go. So I've got all my makeup on from the day and I do different things, but some of the principles are always the same. So I thought I'd start with a really basic one, and then maybe next time I'll share with you perhaps a little bit more of a specialized treatment, maybe using retinols and other things that I do as well. But kind of this is my go-to everyday core principles of cleaning my skin and getting ready for bed. Oh, can't wait. So anyway, first up is always wash your hands. I know it sounds crazily basic, but just get clean hands before you start touching your face, especially working around the eyes. I've got this amazing bar of soap. I bought this when I was in Margate recently. It's by a fantastic British brand called Heckles. Really creamy and lathers really well. It smells amazing, and it's got seaweed. I don't know whether it's Margate seaweed, but it's got fresh seaweed in it. It's lovely, really, really nice. So get your clean hands nice and dry, and then use a cleanser. Now, my core principle, again, is always to use a creamy cleanser, a cream-based cleanser. I tend not to use anything that foams on my face. Very occasionally I will, maybe first thing in the morning if I've been working out and I'm in the shower and I want something, really extra refreshing. But I find that with my skin, which is older, tends to be quite dry, quite sensitive, a cream-based cleanser always works well for me. Now, you may know that I created Cleanse and Polish from the Earle Beauty Company many, many years ago, and it's won so many awards, and I love it. Like a small child, I just love it. It's part of me. It's one of my babies. But I'm not going to use that today. I do very often use it, but I also chop and change and try new things. But again, always using the principle of a cream cleanser. And so I'm using this brand. I'm trying it at the moment. It's called Exuviance, and I really like it. It's a gentle cream cleanser. And so the key things to look for really is a cream formulation, whatever it is, something that doesn't foam, that doesn't contain any soap, and something that you can use around the eyes as well. I like things that multitask. I like to be able to just get everything off in one go. So I always put some cream cleanser, palms of my hands, just warming up a little bit, and then it goes straight onto the face like that. And all around the eyes. This one smells nice, actually. It smells kind of fruity. But I like something I can work into my eyelashes that's going to take off eye makeup, heavy duty mascara. It's not going to irritate. Oh, that's attractive, isn't it? There we are. Nice screenshot there. So just work it into your lashes very gently. This has a nice slip on the skin. Glides really well. So you can actually use this time to massage the skin a little bit. It's nice just to sort of release some of the tension during the day. Always make sure that you go around your nostrils as well. This is the area where you can get blackheads forming, so really important. Then I am going to use my muslin cloth, good old tried and trusted muslin cloth. I must have, I don't know how many thousands of these, probably tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands, I don't know, that I've got through over the years. So even though I am no longer connected to the Earle Beauty Company, I do very much still use the cloths as part of my daily routine. And what I will do is, so as not to get the cloth too grubby, just go under the eyes first and then the rest of the skin. Lovely thing about using a cloth is that you can, put your fingers and just work it around the edges. You can also use a flannel, face flannel. You can use a, baby's cotton muslin. Just feels so fresh and really just helps to lift away all traces of makeup. I mean, you can see that's not particularly attractive, is it? But there you go, really effective. Do this over the basin so that you can rinse it clean with running water as you go. And then once I've cleaned that, I'm going to do the eyes now, just to take off gently, try not to pull too much. And that is really effective, actually. It hasn't stung, and it's just lifted everything cleanly away. So great, isn't it, at the end of the day, just to get everything off your face. And even if I'm not wearing makeup, I'll still do this, because we know that dirt and pollution settles on the skin during the day, perspiration, dead skin cells, all of that. So don't think that a creamy cleanser is only for wearing makeup. Not a bit of it. It is for every day. Then I've rinsed my cloth. It's nice and clean again. And then just take it down wherever you want to go. Do your ears, keep them clean behind the ears. Remember what your mum told you? And there we go. Oh, especially nice in the summer actually, when it's so hot. You can kind of take some cool water and just go behind the neck as well. And of course, always take your skincare down over the neck as well. So there we go, completely clean. Right, so ready for the next step. And this is something that I just love. I don't always use a skin tonic, but again, it's a lovely thing to do. It's a nice to have. Once you've cleaned your skin, by the way, just pat it dry. Okay, just get it completely dry for the next step. Feels good. Feels good, feels fresh, feels really clean, but because it's a cream-based product, any of the cream-based cleansers that you use won't strip the skin, won't leave it too dry. And you can use a cream-based cleanser even if you've got oily spot-prone skin, because it just dislodges the sebum. So oil mixes with oil. So if you've got oily skin, using an oil-based cleanser, massaging it into the skin and then gently lifting it away with all the dead skin cells helps to keep the skin clean as well. So I'm going to use this rose water. I love pure rose water. If I'm using a skin tonic, always make sure that it's alcohol free, it's gentle. This has a really lovely fine spritz, and I think, oh, it smells so good. It smells of rose petals. Love it. It's properly distilled from natural organic roses. I love it. I'll put all the links, by the way, in the URL. So if you tap on the link in this little video description, and just pat that into the skin. As I say, it's not an essential. You don't have to use this step, but I love it. And I think when we're preparing for bed, part of it is the ritual, isn't it? It's our bedtime, chance to unwind, feel your shoulders, go down and exhale. You know, take the time just to move a bit, to breathe more deeply. And I think when we have lovely scented products that smell so good, that's all part of the ritual and part of the great unwind. So what do I do next? Well, I will use very often a hyaluronic acid product. Now, hyaluronic acid, it sounds really scary, doesn't it? But it's actually a natural moisturizing factor within the skin. So our skin naturally has hyaluronic acid. We lose it as we age. So replenishing it with a little bit on the surface can be very good. And I use different things. So I will often use just a simple hyaluronic acid serum, or you can buy neat hyaluronic acid online. It doesn't have to be expensive. This is a pricey one. This is the one that I was given by Cell Return. That's Lily Earle's company. And they make it because they use it with the Cell Return face mask, which of course is something that I go to bed with. So with a serum, I just have this habit of putting everything in the palm of my hand. I think partly to warm it and then just spread it easily onto the skin. This one actually contains little flecks of gold. I mean, it's incredibly luxurious. You don't have to go that far. Just something with hyaluronic acid, and it's been shown to help plump the skin. It's very good. It's non-allergenic. You know, most people can use hyaluronic acid with absolutely no problem at all and just smooth that onto the skin. Now you can just leave it there. You can literally, it could be just as simple as a creamy cleanser and some hyaluronic acid serum. That's it. But I thought, well, that would be a bit of a short video. So I'm going to do a little bit more and show you what I do, particularly when my skin is feeling quite dehydrated, quite parched. Maybe I've been out in the sun, maybe the central heating's been on, you know, maybe I've been indoors and my skin has been dehydrated, I haven't drunk enough water, whatever it is. I also get patches of eczema sometimes, so I need to keep my skin really well moisturized. And this is something that landed on my desk this week, in fact. It's from Beauty Pie, one of my favorite brands. It's a membership brand. And this is triple hyaluronic acid moisturizer. So hyaluronic acid is the key ingredient here. So it's always a good ingredient to look for in your face cream. And when they say triple hyaluronic acid, what they're talking about is you get different weights of hyaluronic acid. And they use 3 different weights. So you can think of it as kind of small, medium and large. So it's really giving you good coverage. It's a really nice cream. It has a good texture. It smells quite nice. You don't need to use much. If you just have dry cheeks, you can just dot it on the areas of dryness, for example, or you can use it all over. Very good texture, very good, what they call slip in the trade. Goes in really well. And I think it's really nice to treat your skin and to put something on at night that helps with your skin overnight, because we know that our skin cells do a lot of their repairing overnight, just as the cells in our bodies do as well. They're really hard at work while we are resting. They are repairing and restoring. So if we can feed our skin with a layer of goodness, I think that is a really good use of sleep time. They don't call it beauty sleep for nothing, because it is very restorative. Again, take it down. You know, you can take it all the way down if you want to, just particularly if you've got a bit of sun damage here or crepiness. Very good to take it down over the neck as well. And again, you can use a good moisturiser as a time for a bit of facial massage, bringing fresh blood supplies to the surface of the skin. If you hold tension in your jaw like I do, then it's good just to try and release it a little bit. With a bit of facial massage, you can help a bit of lymphatic drainage around the eyes, just gently like that. And speaking of eyes, if you have a lot of crepiness around the eye, you can layer on an eye cream. Choose something light. It doesn't have to be expensive. This is a good one. It's CeraVe. It's a pharmacy brand. It's called Eye Repair Cream. Tiny bit. Don't overload it. And I always say when you're working around the eyes, use your ring finger. And, you know, little teeny dot like that. Just pat it around wherever you need it most. Just pat it in and just let it soak into your skin like that. Just pat it around. Love it. Really, really good. And also, if you've got an eye cream, little tip, if you're prone to fine lines on your top lip, upper lip, use a bit of your eye cream here, because it's very gentle, but it's very concentrated. You know, it's really designed to attack those fine lines and help fill them out. You can even take it over your lips as well. That is really good. And then last but not least, and this is not really a skincare tip, but it's something that I do in the bathroom, and I just keep my little bottle of essential oil, my lavender oil, and this is kind of the last thing that I do. Again, it's kind of signaling to my brain it's time for bed, it's time to sleep. A couple of drops of essential oil. Rub that through the palms of the hands, just literally 1 or 2 drops. Oh, inhale it. And that's telling my brain it's time to switch off. We know that lavender oil is just very calming. And again, you can just rub that through the shoulders. So you're going to sleep with that scent on your pillow. Take it behind the neck. Use that moment just to do some simple neck stretches. Ease out the tension of the day. You can just take it through the temples if you're feeling a little bit headachy. Rub it through your hair as well, just so it smells good on the pillow. And there we are, all ready for bed. I hope that's helpful. Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget, if you click the link, it will bring up all the products that I've used here, and I'll see you again next time. Good night. Sleep well. Bye-bye.